This is a lot to experience within 16 days, so we appreciate your time. Stay safe.
Claire Nippen, you were invaluable. Thank you. Thank you both so much. Okay, so it is 2:12 here in the Triangle, and that tweet just coming down from Alert Carolina 1 minute ago, giving the all clear, telling students, faculty, and staff at a still shaken UNC that they can resume normal activities. Let's just reset for the folks joining us now on Eyewitness News. This started at 12:54 when we saw that first tweet from Alert Carolina, warning of an armed and dangerous person on campus, telling people to lock down, to shelter in place, and lock their windows and lock their doors. We just confirmed there with eyewitnesses, Claire and Nippen, that this began somewhere between 12:40 and 12:45. Some kind of domestic incident between a person presumably from the public who came inside the Carolina Union building, demanding that one of the cashiers at Alpine Bagel, one of the restaurants there in the Carolina Union, to come outside. He said, "Come outside." Or, "Who are you?" Come out and talk to me. Come out and talk to me is what this man said to the cashier at Alpine Bagel. The cashier responding, "Who are you? Who are you?" And then that man demanding that the cashier talk to him took out a gun, took out a handgun.
According to the eyewitnesses, and put that gun at the head of the cashier, who was also another man, according to eyewitnesses. And that is when chaos ensued. Folks started calling 911. Some people went under tables. Some people just started basically running for their lives because they saw someone had a gun in the student union at Alpine Bagel. So that was about, she said, 12:44 when that all unfolded. And then the alert went out at 12:54, so 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And that's what Claire was saying. You know, seconds when you're in these sort of traumatic, very terrifying situations feel just like hours, but she said it did feel very long before that siren.
I'm sure it felt very long.
Went out on campus.
She did say police arrived on the scene. Police were not there at the moments that gun was brandished, but police did arrive within 2 minutes.
Within 2 minutes
of that gun being brandished, and then another eight or so minutes to get to the siren. So we've talked about this, how long it takes to get things confirmed and what happened and what did not happen.
Yeah.
But UNC trying to learn from what happened 2 weeks ago.
The university, I believe in our reporting following up to the August 28th fatal shooting on campus, the university and law enforcement officials, the university goes off of law enforcement. So they confirm with law enforcement before they are going to issue, you know, a campus-wide lockdown, sound those alarms. They have thousands and thousands of students, and it can really create a very chaotic, it can create more chaos to sound the alarm. So they have to be sure, but we are going to follow up with that process about what it takes to get that alarm sounded. Nonetheless, they issued several updates. Alert Carolina issued several updates because I know this was one of the big issues that a lot of people felt on that August 28th incident when they were in lockdown. They just weren't getting a lot of updates, but they did issue those updates, just letting everyone know that it was a report of an armed man, and then we just got the all clear about 2 minutes ago.
About 2 minutes ago, the all clear came down. Now let's get our first live report since that all clear. Tom George back on scene live at UNC. What are you seeing? What are you hearing, Tom?
Yeah, guys, so we're not far from the student union. We're near some of the other buildings. This is where the sports science department is. As soon as that all clear was given, we saw a flood of students walking out with hundreds of them that were in class at the time. They were put onto lockdown. I mean, the sad part of all this is, as we said, this just happened a few weeks ago. Some of them upset, some of them seemingly unfazed, sadly. They said, hey, we're used to this at this point, but obviously they were stuck inside for at least an hour. Again, they are just getting out right now. If I step out of the way, you can kind of see a flood of people heading down the road right near Raleigh Street. This is not far from the student union. Now, a lot of people wondered, you know, after the last time that this happened, could things have been improved? From talking with students, they say they do feel that they got the alert pretty quickly and knew what to do in that situation, but obviously they are kind of concerned given what has happened. Again, you see students walking out. Were you just given the all clear? Okay, so where were you when this was, all right, so we're just talking with some students, some not wanting to go on camera, but those that we did speak with, again, say that they were having to shelter in place, some in classrooms, again, getting the all clear. Some walking out now, looks pretty much back to normal. Of course, continue talking with some of the students here. We'll have updates for you in our next newscast. We'll send it back to you.
Tom George there on UNC. As you can see,